It's amazing how many people that are in a terminal situation can reverse it if they take control of their own, issues. More people should do it. But we give it all up to MDs, the right prescriptions for drugs from drug companies that own them. The most important thing I can tell anyone that is diagnosed with hepatitis C is do not take the hepatitis B vaccine. A lot of my clients tell me the doctor just gives them a shot and doesn't even tell them what it's for. Now this is a prime example of what happens. This is a 53-year-old female, and she gets 2 viral load tests, each one 4 days apart. And the reason for that is because she went to a different doctor to get a different opinion, so they just did another test. This 53-year-old female took her second viral load test on 9/19/08 at 5:11 p.m. Her viral load is 18,467,000. 4 days earlier, on 9/15/2008 at 11:11 a.m., at a different doctor, same lab, same 53-year-old female, her viral load was 11,933,000. So in 4 days after taking the hepatitis B vaccine, her viral load went up almost 7 million points. My bet is that a month later it was up 10, 15, or even 20 million points, because that's what it does. And it takes 9 months to 2 years before it starts to go back down. It's full of mercury. It causes mercury contamination of your liver and your body. If you're planning on going to a country where hepatitis A is an epidemic, reconsider your travel plans. And that is the most important thing I have to tell people that are just diagnosed, because they'll lead you to believe you have to do it. Some doctors even literally make people believe that it's a rule. It's an AMA item that was developed in 2002, and they implemented it because they felt that they could collect an additional $3 billion a year globally. So that's why they do it.
Once they get your viral count elevated with the vaccine, what's the next course of action normally?
What happens is, and it's really tragic, and it scares people. It's effective. You go in like this person did, and when I got an email from her, and she sent me the lab work, and I emailed her back, because not very many people send me 2 viral load tests that are 4 days apart. So I said, they gave you the hepatitis B vaccine on your first visit, didn't they? And she said, yes, they did. So what I normally see is I see that occur most of the time, and when they come back 3 months later to see the doctor again, their viral load's up 10, 15, 20 million points, and the doctor says, you have to do interferon or you're going to die. And if you don't do it, you're going to get liver cancer. And I hear this, and I see it in emails almost every day. So, and sometimes several times a day. It's not true. Don't believe it. Melody Beatty called it the fear-based treatment. I've had this note here since 2004 to remind me, because they did the same thing to her, and she found it extremely repulsive, and which everyone should. It's pathetic. It is the wrong avenue to attempt to I was going to call it brainwashing, but it's called social engineering. They are attempting to get you to do their will for the sake of money. And they're using a fear tactic to do it. And I realize there's some people out there and some support groups that think interferon's great. But let's look at reality. If it was so great, why do they have to lie to everybody to get them to take it and to keep them on it? If it was failing to produce money, they'd probably make a better test.